Hey Taurus, welcome to Chrysalis Invictus. Let's take a look at what you need to know in love right now. So this could be any kind of relationship, single, partnership, friendship. We're just going to take a look at the energies around your love life, see if there's any advice, any guidance for you, okay? If this reading doesn't resonate or there are no messages here for you, you can always check out my other love readings. This is the first time I'm doing it by zodiac sign, so just let me know if you like this in the comments down below. Let's get started. So right off the bat, we have the 10 of Pentacles, and this is the Dreaming Way Tarot. So with the 10 of Pentacles, this is about generations. This is about creating stability, creating wealth, having the stable home, the situation where, you know, this could be coming into a situation where you're able to care for your parents, or you're able to start a family. So this is a very strong energy for you, Taurus, to start off your reading. Okay, and then we have the Empress reversed. Okay, so what I'm getting here for you, Taurus, is that there may have been issues of nurturing, and the Empress is ruled by Venus, as are you, as is Taurus. And so this is kind of Venus energy on its head. So I feel like maybe for a while, you may have been focused on your career or on building this situation, and maybe you haven't been enjoying your family or enjoying your relationship. You know, this also has the energy of like when someone is saving up to have a child, or when someone is saving up to have a wedding and they're not really enjoying their relationship. So what I'm seeing here is that some relationships in your life have not really been nurtured. There could also be issues here of infertility. And it's kind of, what it's doing is it's creating the need for, you know, when that doesn't work out, we tend to throw ourselves. So if the feminine energy is off, we'll throw ourselves, or painful, we'll throw ourselves into the masculine energy. So working harder or focusing, being more goal-driven, and not really slowing down and nurturing ourselves. So I do see that there has been some deficits, or there could be some deficits in terms of self-care or in terms of nurturing relationships in your life. And then we have the Four of Wands, but this is moving into a time of, look at this stability. Both of these cards for me are about foundations and stability. But what I also get that from the Four of Wands that I don't get from the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is the end of a building up cycle toward, you know, your material, financial, maybe even your health goals. So that's arriving at that goal. But the difference here with the Four of Wands is that there's this portal, there's this magical kind of alchemy that happens with the Four of Wands, where you're passing through a threshold. I keep hearing beholding. I don't know if that is significant to you, but that's a word that just keeps coming up for me. And then we have the Four of Swords in reverse. So this feels like there is a there's a fence that needs mending. This is very interesting, because while you have this Ten of Pentacles and you have this Four of Wands signifying your arrival at something, there's some kind of mother energy that's not sitting right. And there's also this could be coming out of a time of rest. I feel like someone is coming back into your life, and it's someone that it's a relationship you hadn't nurtured before, or that you didn't know how to nurture. But I'm also getting that for some of you, this is, let's look at the clarifying cards, and then we'll dig into it a little bit more. So to clarify, and this is the Tarot of Sexual Magic, I thought in honor of Venus we would do these cards. So we have Judgment, clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. So again, look at the generations coming together. This is definitely signifying the beginning of a family. So maybe you're going to meet someone that is has great potential for creating this life. It's also things coming out right, so how they're meant to be. So this could also pertain to certain endings, things falling away. When you come to the Ten of Pentacles, you come to the end of a cycle. So things that are materially or physically not serving you are going to fall away, okay? Or will need to be moved through. So I see a deeper level of commitment coming in your relationships, or you finding someone that you're able to commit to. To clarify the Empress, we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's a difficulty here with vulnerability. With stepping into your feminine energy, with letting go of control and of creating with another person. So there could be some blockages here in terms of either your priorities. So if you're already in a relationship, your priorities regarding having children, something to do with children, or something to do with the life that you're creating, the material life that you're creating. So this for me is always, the Three of Pentacles is like a card of the artist. And I feel like collaborative art. And if you think of your relationship as collaborative art, that energy is reversed. So there's someone who is taking more control. And so there's definitely some guidance here to release that. So if we turn these upright, we have the energy of the Empress. This is a fertile, loving, caring home energy. This could also be that you have sort of created all the aspects that you need for a home. So let's say you have purchased a house where you have like all your ducks in a row for that, but you're just missing that partner, that person who balances you. So if you are the kind of person who wants to be the supporter, the breadwinner, or whatever you want to call it, and you're looking for someone to make your house a home, that could be what's going on here. Or that you are coming to the end of a relationship that is not providing this energy for you, or that's not allowing you to move properly into that. So maybe you have all of these, again, ducks in a row. You have this energy of change and shifting, and you're ready, but the person you're with is not ready. So I'm seeing that here as well. But when we turn that upright, we have this beautiful collaborative experience and vulnerability. So much love and vulnerability here available to you. So let's clarify the Four of Wands. We have the Two of Swords reversed. This Two of Swords reversed is, for me, a movement toward something you've been hesitant about. So this could be a transformation or the choice of choosing the person that you really want to be with, or making the choice to really step forward into a relationship in a new way. I do feel that maybe there's been some resistance, but the energy is available to you right now to transform and to make the choice. Okay, so if you've been at kind of a stalemate and you haven't really known how to proceed, yeah, it's like 1 foot in and 1 foot out, I feel like, is the best way to describe the way that you've been in this relationship. So even if you've committed, you can still be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And I see that it can go either way, right? I mean, there's something magical about this Four of Wands energy. So if the Empress isn't right for you, so if this is the other person, and I do feel like it is for most of you, this could also be you, and this could also be your partner is in that Ten of Pentacles energy, or the person that is coming into your life. So if this person is I forgot what I was going to say. The choice, I keep hearing the choice will be made for you, though. Or the choice is being made for you. Because you can't not see it. So this could also be, one of the things that's coming up here is mother issues, and also perhaps someone in a relationship is not a very good, like you don't respect their mothering. So maybe you have children with them and you're really struggling with the way that they show up as a mother. And this really feels like confronting that and acknowledging that. And it really transforms the dynamic. That's so interesting. I keep fading away. It's like all of this information is coming in and then all of a sudden it shuts down. So I don't know if that's reflective of stuff that's going on with you. And then we have the Four of Wands again to clarify the Four of Swords. This time it's reversed. There is with this Four of Swords, there's like a conflicted energy that I'm getting here. There's a conflicted... It's like you're coming out of a time of rest or peace or a break, but you're not wanting to face what that means. Let's get some oracle cards to kind of weave these things together. Ten of Pentacles and Judgment, please. So we have wedding rings. All right, this is, again, moving into that deeper stage of commitment, or maybe you're already married to this person. This is eternal love, everlasting promise. So you may be stepping into that. But then what's this about? The Runner. Okay, but there's still, this fear of intimacy. Wow. Okay. I know that I do this. Like I read a lot, and I'm still always just amazed when things just completely match up and fit. So it could be that someone here is listening to their ego. That's one of the messages, but really it's a fear of intimacy, and it's a fear, it's a mother wound. It's a fear of nurturing. It's a fear of being nurtured, of receiving. Maybe you are a person who wants to give. So just being aware of that. That this could be a way that you self-sabotage. And the Chaser. Okay, interesting. So we have a Chaser making a choice. Okay, this is very interesting. So in this situation, if we look at this as being the Runner, we look at the Runner as someone who's in distorted Empress energy. Someone who is struggling to nurture this relationship, struggling to collaborate, struggling to be intimate. And then we have this person over here, the Chaser, who is afraid of abandonment. But I see the Chaser coming into empowered energy. So if you are the Chaser, this is where you're like, either this transforms or I'm out. The choice is made for me. So you'll pass through this thresholds. And if it isn't coming back to this stability and to this commitment and to this It's this judgment that we have at the beginning of the reading. If it's not going to come right, it's out, right? But let's see and clarify the last here. This is very interesting. I know I've said that like a million times, but I'm enjoying this reading. And learning from this reading. I really feel that learning healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, and being happier. Okay, yeah, so this is the Four of Swords upright is a card of healing. It's a card of peace. It's a card of rest. And it's setting down your swords and just taking a break. Okay, but what I'm seeing is that you're coming back from that break. This relationship is coming back from a break. So even if you have been in this relationship the whole time, there's always lulls, right? In committed relationships. And it's the marriage that's in question, right? So if you are in a relationship and this is resonating, this is a serious matter. So, and if you are single, this is about the new person, the new people coming in. If they are fulfilling this runner dynamic, you are transforming your chaser dynamic, and you're no longer inviting in situations where you have to chase. Okay? If you're the runner, you're turning this around. You're opening your heart. You're coming into this Empress energy. You're healing your mother wounds, and you're allowing yourself to be nurtured and to not run, to not avoid. Okay? So with the healthy choices here, and the Four of Wands came out reversed. If there's no healing, there's no transformation. If you come out of this time of rest and you're not making, one of you is making healthy choices and the other isn't, then it's just not going to work out. So you can apply that to a new thing that's coming in. So it could be that someone is coming in for you that's where you see this dynamic play out. Or this could be playing out in an already existing relationship. It feels like it's more like an already existing relationship. It's an already existing dynamic, I should say. But it could be either way. So we have Marilyn Monroe. Yeah, there's... One of you is starved for attention sometimes. And the other can be inattentive. Okay, so the first part, each of these symbols represents, it's kind of like hookup, relationship, and then like eternal relationship. So you have orgasms don't exist. It's better to spend your time reading Ulysses, one of the densest books in the human language, in the English language. Geez, I think this is really just speaking to the fact that you are not open. I just don't see you being in a space where something that isn't committed or that doesn't have intimacy and possibility is even an option at this point. You're looking to build. You're looking to build something with someone. You're looking for something that has a strong foundation. It says, enjoy your wedding day. You only get to do that 3 or 4 times in your life. Again, back to this wedding energy. So it feels like if you do not want to be that person who has 3 or 4 weddings, this is something to like really look at. Is what is bonding you this runner chaser dynamic? One of you avoids, one of you gets anxious and then clings. Like, if that is what is connecting you, that's not healthy. But you can work with that, and you can get healthier in those relationships by the runner becoming more comfortable with intimacy and the chaser not perceiving everything as abandonment. So, so providing mutual security, because I really see that security is such a big deal here, and long-term commitment. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with saying, this is what I want. And for, if someone says that's not what I want, okay, they're not the right person for you, no matter how attractive they may be or tempting. And then it says, never pick stability over a good time. This is never pick stability over a good time. This is really interesting because the hookup message is almost flipped with the commitment message. And I think that really speaks to the kind of like energy you want to have in this connection. You want to have something that is really physically connective and really like a really sexy kind of hookup dynamic with a committed partner. So this isn't like a commitment where you're just kind of like resolved to not being very physically intimate. I feel like it's going to be a really hot physical connection, but it can't just be that. Like it can't just be a physical connection. And what else? We have Mary Shelley. The beginning is always today. And this speaks to the new beginning, so this transformational energy. So if this is something that has gone round and round for a while, it's time to end it or go somewhere with it, right? The beginning is always today. So it starts when it starts. Elegance is inferior to virtue. Yeah, and this is about that, maybe the attraction aspect of this relationship has to be grounded in something that is substantial, where you share values. It's not just who you think looks like the right partner, but who actually is underneath the surface, who is capable of providing you with the security and the intimacy that you're looking for. A slavish bondage to parents cramps every faculty of the minds. And this is referring back to the mother issues. So there could be someone here who has mother issues, or maybe kind of over attachment to their mother, or idolizes their mother in a certain way that diminishes their partner. So that's something to be aware of if that's you. Okay, let's get some final advice going forward. What does Taurus need to know about this relationship? Look at the love, the Chariot. Okay, so this is Cancer energy. I guess I didn't call that out. I didn't see anything specifically. Libra, Cancer. The Queen of Wands reversed. And Six of Swords reversed. Someone's coming back. I feel like something's coming back or is going to be revitalized. That's a big message here. So this could be your already existing relationship, or maybe someone from the past that you had something with. But I see that there is a fast movement toward this change, and to opening yourself up to. You have to decide. You have to make a decision with this person, right? So, and I don't feel like this can be done in the Queen of Wands. What is she trying to say? It can't be done impulsively or passionately or in anger. So if you're waiting for a conflict to come up, that's not the best way of handling this. It's better if you sit in your Queen of Wands energy, holding that beautiful light boundary, And it can't just be, like based on a sexual connection is a huge message here as well. And then the Six of Swords reversed. This is something is coming back. Something or someone is coming back. And again, we have a family here. Okay, so if you feel like letting go of this person is going to set you back in line for building the family that you want, it's actually the opposite, that they're holding you back from having that family. If you are in the group of people that are letting things go, if you're in the group of people where you're making things right, where the runner is becoming more conscious of their pattern of running, and you're coming into this like new sort of evolved, transformed state of your relationship, this is again, you're moving back toward each other to create some kind of family situation, some kind of deep and loving commitment, a very mystical commitment here as well. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for joining. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can just email me, chrislisinvictus@gmail.com, or check out the description box below. All right, take care.